Are you a chosen one? I've had this question coming up in my comment section of my lives when I'm doing readings of late. And I mean, it's an idea that's been going around for some time, where certain groups of people are considered to be chosen for one reason or another. The first thing I say when people ask me if they're chosen is there is no such thing as an elite group of people that is more special than another in one way or another. That can sometimes lead to well, a number of issues that I don't even need to highlight here. We've seen it in the world. When a certain group of people think they're special because of how they look, because of their race, because of their beliefs, because they think they're more intelligent than others, or um, that can just be a very stark display of the ego, wanting to find a reason to feel that they're superior. You know, it can be an inferiority thing. It could be a way in which they validate treating other people as inferior or in a particular way. Whatever. There's a number of reasons. That's not what this is about. That's not what I want to get into. But it is usually why my default is to say there is no such thing as an elite group of people that are chosen by some force out there that decided they are special in some way and the rest of human beings are just fodder. But I do want you to know that you are special and you are chosen in some way for the purpose and the mission and the calling that you carry in your heart. Each and every one of you. There is no life that exists on this planet right now that is insignificant, that is inferior. Some people are awakening to a higher level of consciousness. But if it was not for those who are manifesting or mirroring that level of consciousness in an opposing, dualistic, or inverted manner, you see, this 3D reality is the purpose of us being here is expansion. And the method through which we do that is mirroring. So we have duality, that's a part of our 3D reality, where we meet ourselves in a very tangible, vivid way, not just energetically and spiritually, but in a very tangible 3D way. And we see who we are in the mirror that is other people that we meet. We see versions of ourselves that we might have left behind. We see versions of ourselves that we might have evolved from, but we were once those versions too. And some of these people show up in our lives to remind us what we chose not to be, so that we never forget and we don't make the same mistakes again. There's a number of different reasons. But duality must exist. In order for us to feel all our joy, we must know sorrow, right? In order for us to know who we want to be, who we want to become as a species or as a consciousness, because we are a collective consciousness, make no mistake. We must have the opposite, because everything is a spectrum. I know some of us would like to believe that if we all just woke up um, believing the same thing, knowing what is right, the world would be a better place if everything just ran perfectly. But what we're missing is that it is perfect. That the reason why we become better, why we're always evolving and expanding, and why we can even make those decisions, those is because of those distinctions. None of us were just born. You were not just, you didn't open your eyes, well, come out of your mom's womb, open your eyes and have the level of consciousness that you have. You needed space to grow. And the forest is not more valuable than the seed, but the forest, well, is what makes the seed special. So again, you are all special and you are chosen in a unique way for your purpose, the life that you came to live here, the magic that you came to bring, the version of yourself that you came to be a mirror to others as. But in order to realize how you have been chosen by your inner being, by the God force that is you, it is your blueprint, it's your mission. You need to choose you. So there is no group of people that are special because God said that they are. There is no group of people that are special because they're more intelligent than the rest. We're all special and we all add to the soup that is humanity. We all add to this creation. We are it. We're a part of it. And if you close your eyes tomorrow, none of this exists. It exists because you are. Do you understand? And then let's take it a step further. When you close your eyes and you become part of spirit, part of source again, because you are spirit, sorry. When you become just energy, a part of source, the God force once again, just in that pure consciousness, you still experience this in a different way. So I exist, we all exist because you are, and you will never cease to be. And where you are on your journey, irrelevant. And yes, sometimes there are some of you that come into my comment sections and you are just zombies. You behave like you can't think for yourselves. And I will say, I don't have time for zombies. I'm not going to entertain each and every person because we're just going to frustrate one another. You're tuned into a different programming. You are chosen for something different. And only you can decide when you choose you and how you choose you. And that's not for me to judge. But I do have the awareness that we're probably going to be speaking a language and it's going to be what I say is going to be foreign to you and what you say is going to be foreign to me, and we're not going to make sense and it's going to become frustrating, and we don't need to do that. But that doesn't change the fact that each and every one of you are chosen. That is why you are here right now. And sometimes, maybe right now, you are chosen to be a mess and to have that mess reflected as a mirror to many people in your life. And other people are chosen to be an opposition to you or an irritation or a challenge. It still serves. So, you are chosen no matter where you are. But you've not been chosen by some man in the sky, and you've not been chosen over and above anyone else. You have been chosen by the part of you that is God, by you. You got to decide how you contribute to this world in this time, during this lifetime. And you're not done yet. None of us are. You're still in the process of becoming. And the reflection you see in the mirror right now could be different in the next 5 years. But you've got to choose you now. Because the you that you are now is exactly where you should be, right place, right time, and you are enough. But none of us are better or superior in comparison to any other. Not even the birds and the bees, the creatures. In fact, they are superior to us in consciousness. Creation. Yeah. So you are chosen, but not in the way that is usually pushed as propaganda. Anyway, so choose you today, whatever that means for you.